All right, hey everybody, it's your boy Lemming, and today, man, we gotta talk about this Nuketown update coming to Black Ops Cold War. Man, it's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, we have Nuketown finally coming to Black Ops Cold War, but the thing is, honestly, I'm not excited, and it's not just because we've been playing this game or this map for many years. It's just because why do I feel like this is content that should have been in the game already? You know what I mean? Like we have Black Ops 1 came with Nuketown, Black Ops 2 came with Nuketown, Black Ops 3 came with Nuketown. Same with 4. But then Cold War comes and it's not released on the release day, which is really interesting, right? That must mean that they must have cut this content out and then was like, okay, we're gonna release this later, which is a big problem because one of the main problems with Black Ops Cold War is that there's a lack of content. There's barely anything, right? We have two weapons coming out within like what a week or two after the release. Um, then we have Nuketown coming out. You know why? Because it was cut out. So basically, all of my problems I had with the game is because they were like, we're gonna put out this unfinished product, or we had a finished product, but we're just gonna drip feed it to them, so they can be like, oh, we got so much content over the years. When truthfully, this content was supposed to be in the game since launch, and I just don't understand how I'm supposed to be excited for that. I mean, I'm glad that finally we're gonna have a good map. This game is gonna be a bit more playable, which is great. You know, I have no problems with that. But having a Black Ops game drop without Nuketown is like it's like playing a game without the main character. You know what I mean? Like Nuketown has such a role, plays such a big role in a Black Ops universe. As far as the multiplayer aspect go, that's like playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot without Goku. You know what I mean? That's like playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, but in order to play as Naruto, you gotta unlock him. Like that doesn't make sense. Why would I want to do that? It's a bit disappointing, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good time when a game comes out. I'm sorry, not the game, the map. I mean, looking at the trailer, they released a trailer for the game or the map, sorry, and it just looks good. It looks like it's gonna play good because it's classic Nuketown. It's what we always loved. Um, they showed that they're gonna have that little RCXD, little, when you go through the little hole and go over to the other side of the map and blow people up. Like that's great. That's nostalgic. But the thing is, they're just trying to feed on nostalgia to make people feel good about this map coming. When, like I said, it should have came in the beginning. And this worries me because I just feel like this is what they're gonna do for the rest of the year when it comes to Black Ops Cold War maps, weapons, anything else pretty much. Like they probably had a lot more for this game. It was just like, nah, we're not gonna give it to them yet. We're gonna drip feed it to them. We're gonna drip feed content. Make it seem like we have all of these plans when in reality they already had all this done. They didn't just make this Nuketown map that fast. We know that. We know this should have been in here release. We know that it makes no sense that there's only six v6 multiplayer maps at release and two bigger maps or whatever. Then they're adding gunfight, which is a 2v2 game mode from Modern Warfare. That game mode had its own maps. Are they gonna give us our own gunfight maps as well? And then if they do, then that's gonna take away from the core multiplayer that many people buy this game for. So it just brings even more issues and more concerns. I'm honestly just a bit confused as to why they're doing it like this. I support the game, but the decisions that they make are just kind of disgusting. I mean, why give people an unfinished product? What happened to possibly making a whole game, giving us like at least 14 maps at launch, and then giving us more content later? I just feel like this isn't a way to go as far as development goes with games, and I just think this will cause a problem within the community. I love the COD community, of course, but since day one with Black Ops Cold War, there's been nothing but major issues, and then they do this, and many people, like me included, are saying like, this should have been here at launch. You guys knew you released the game with barely any maps. But now you're just gonna give us this one and act like, oh, this is new. Hey, enjoy this. We know what you're doing, and I just gotta say I'm disappointed. I'm sure it'll be a great time. I'm sure it'll be a great experience. You know, this will probably be the first good map. Well, no, this is going to be the first good map in the game. This is going to be very enjoyable. This will make the game 10 times better. This map alone. I already know it. And Nuketown could be a sweaty map, but I know this is going to be very enjoyable. You know, it'll have a little bit of nostalgia, but at least I know I'm going to have good flow in the map. At least I know when I play Black Ops Cold War, I'm going to have a good time for once because I'm going to have Nuketown. I'm not going to have to play some stupid Moscow or that tank map. None of that. Nobody wants to play that. I don't want to play this map. Crossroads, I hate it. The 6v6 portion of this map, terrible. But Nuketown, it works. It just works. And so I'll enjoy it, but I'm just not happy about it, if that makes sense. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. This is a really interesting time right now for the world of Call of Duty. The Call of Duty scene is it's in an interesting spot. Cold War wasn't the best release, but I know it will just get better over time. I just wish it was already good when it started. I hope you guys have a good one. Let me know what you guys think about the Nuketown map coming out. It's coming out November 24th. You guys have a good one.